Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is for no contact, no communication. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit, what is your person thinking and feeling? What are their intentions? Where are we headed? Any guidance that Spirit has for you? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, if you could please guide me. What is my person that I'm thinking of today? What are their feelings? Where are we headed? I'm listening for you now. Let's say, I blame. It's your fault. Blame. Okay. We don't want to point fingers. Communication. Can you hear me? I want to reach out. A little bit of a telepathic connection came in just a second ago. Just this feeling of I'm not talking to you, but I know that I know that you know I'm thinking of you. Something along those lines. I've got passion. I want you. I miss you. I'm at a crossroad. Which way do we go from here? You know, where do we go? Where do we go from here? That's always the question. You know, where do we go? It's always a, we've got to start somewhere, right? We have to start with talking. We've got to start with, you know, putting everything on the table, getting the truth out. I can feel the distance. The further that I'm apart from you, I can feel you pulling away. I can feel that silent treatment. I can feel that you don't want to talk to me. And I'm having this, you know, all these thoughts about, you know, being with you. I miss you, but we've got to reconnect. So we've got this crossroads, but I also feel this romantic, reconnection, you know, like if I could just be with you and hold you and kiss you and not have to deal with some of the stuff that we've been going through. Yeah, I would want that. But unfortunately, we have to deal with why we're not talking to begin with. We can't have, you know, the good parts of the relationships without the parts that we have to work on. So where do we go from here? Let's see. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Please hit that like and subscribe. Thank you for your comments. Claim these readings. Let's see what Spirit has for us. What is important to know? An Ace of Wands, being motivated. Okay, being motivated. I have a King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. I have a Ten of Swords. I feel like this is really starting to hurt your person. Okay, this separation from you is really becoming very painful. That they're struggling. All right, you know, they love you more than you would know. All right, they still love you. Spirit just said. So if you needed to hear that, you know, that's something that sometimes we just need to hear. Even if I'm not talking to them, I just need to know that they still love me. I feel that they're hurting more than you know. It's like me hurting you hurt, you know, myself and you know, something like that. Two of Cups. I'm remembering why this was good to begin with. I'm remembering what we had. So this is an example of when you are away from somebody and it becomes painful and they really miss you. It's like when it becomes painful, that's when they take action. They take action when they really can't take it anymore. So I've got a breaking point here. I've got a breaking point for sure. I've got a feeling of, I need to talk to you. I'm seeing our connection better. I've seen it, you know, through the eyes of, I don't want to lose you. I didn't think it was going to hurt this much to not have you in my life. Like my heart literally has been aching. So I feel like your person is seeing things clearly. And I'm going to say, you know, that it's time to, it's time to move forward again. You know, it's time to make a change. They're seeing things. And I think that that's important. Let's see what sign they're saying. Spirit's saying that I've got around your energy or this energy or these cards. I have a Virgo. I have a Leo, I have an Aries, I have a Gemini, I have a Capricorn, a Pisces, and a Scorpio energy. So if you didn't hear your person's sign, don't worry about it. They're just, intuitive messages that I'm receiving. Let's see what they're saying. I'm not ready to face the truth. I've got to admit my feelings. I've got to admit what we're going through. He or she didn't matter. If there was some kind of interference in this connection, I do feel like they love you and they don't want to be with anybody else, but there could have been interference, which really hurt everybody. I don't want to lose you is really what's going on. I don't want to lose you. The further they get away from you, the further they feel like you're pulling away now, that you're going to be moving on. It was bad timing to bring this connection into my life. I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't ready for it. I'm selfish right now. All I'm worried about is me. So you may be saying that to yourself, that, yeah, they're being selfish. I cry when I'm alone. Okay. So they, it may look like they're not, hurting, but they are hurting. I'm so proud of your growth. We needed this time. I know that you're healing. I know that you're growing. I'm checking up on you, just came in. They could be asking friends and family about you. They could be checking you out somehow. I wish I could erase all the bad. I think everybody always feels that way. I don't want you to move on. Like if we could take away the bad and just focus on what was good, because obviously, yeah, I'm genuinely sorry I hurt you. And I wish I could erase the bad. So you've got somebody who, where do we go from here? If somebody's truly sorry and somebody is willing to work on this and they're sharing with me that they still love you, then we have a chance at repairing. People separate from each other all the time and get back together. And a lot of times they get back together and they're in a better place. You've grown, they've grown. You realize your feelings for each other. You realize that you really don't want to be without each other. I'm not justifying no contact because it's hurtful, but there is a positive side to it. People do grow through it. They do learn. There is another side when we come out of it. It opens up new doors, right? It opens up new feelings. I'm going to say it that way. Codependent. I don't want to be codependent. I want to be independent. I want to be able to take care of myself and be in a relationship with you. Maybe one of you were feeling like it was becoming too codependent and we couldn't live without each other. And that's not a healthy place to be either. I don't want to be controlled. I don't want somebody to tell me what to do. I want to be independent. There's definitely some energy around being independent and kind of proving myself or proving that I can stand on my own 2 feet or stand, take care of myself. There's something going on with that. I know the chemistry is off the charts. I don't have this with anybody else. I want to put in the effort. I want to grow. I want this love to grow. It's sad because we're not together, but the love is still there. And there's still a sense of, I want to see this grow. I'd like to see it grow. I don't want to be rejected. Don't push me away. You could have been the one that asked them to have space. Like I need to think about what it is that I want. So I don't want to be rejected. I want to feel more secure. I want my heart to feel more secure. I'm not looking to be with anybody else. It's also coming into me. So I do have this feeling of, I want to be here for you. So I have a gift for you. I don't know. This is like good news. I mean, this is coming into me as good news. I don't know whether they're going to send you something or they're going to arrive. This is like my nest, my home. Arrive at your home with some good news and I have something for you, or a little bit of a kiss and makeup energy, like they show up with a little something. So I feel like I have good news, and I'm going to say a surprise. Is that a surprise invitation, Spirit? Is that a surprise invitation to meet, something like that? Because I just felt a kind of wave of emotion where I was excited, and you probably pick up the phone to somebody and say, they just called and they want to see me, and we're going to talk, and I'm just hoping everything works out again, and something like that. Surprise invitation that leads to, I have a little something for you, not that they can buy your love, but it's I guess a token, a token of apology, Two of Cups. Two of Cups, a Tower. They want to put this behind them, is how it's coming into me. They are realizing they're truly in love with you. They want to put this behind you. And if they come back, it's going to move in the direction of more of a commitment, talking about a commitment. Where do we go from here? But they want to put this Tower moment I feel like it's too painful to talk about. Like, I didn't want to fight with you. I'm sorry. This could be a very short term, no contact that, I was foolish for not responding to you, or I've been foolish for not talking to you for the last couple of days, something like that. So it could be just a temporary feeling. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. We can't deny that we have love for each other. I'm still passionate about you. I do not want to be with anybody else. This person is seeing things clearly. Okay. This separation has done one of two things. Yeah, they've got some kind of offer. Expect a call. Expect some kind of surprise invitation, and then expect a conversation about, okay, so where do we go from here? Whether it's a romantic evening together, or we're gonna spend the night together, we're gonna be together. Somehow it's okay, so are we good? It's almost this feeling of like, okay, we kissed and made up, and had a long conversation, and then we look at each other and say, okay, are we good now? Can we kind of pick up where we left off, and can we just continue to move forward and just love each other? I desire you sexually, so we're probably going to reconnect physically. The emotions are overwhelming me. Okay, I am in love with you, and I do miss you. Is it over? They don't want it to be over. They have to show up. They've got to come forward and say, I was foolish, something like that. Blaming childhood traumas, not having good role models. I don't know if that's a good enough excuse in this case, but they could have some I don't have good enough, their first impulse is based on what they learned as a child. Somebody just runs, and I just want out instead of working at things or making things work. So, but I can't stop thinking about you. Is it over? I'm going to go with that for sure. The passion is too much. I desire you. People don't believe me when I say I'm just thinking about you all the time. They think I'm obsessing over you. And it's obsessive thinking, or they're saying, well, if that's how you're thinking, then pick up the phone and go back, like, don't drop the ball. So I feel like I'm going to say whoever is supporting them wants them to be with you. I feel like they're saying you're making a fool of yourself because, this person's the best thing that's ever happened to you. I'm having a hard time expressing myself. I can't express myself. I'm crying at night. I'm having a hard time. I don't want all this drama. I want it back the way it was, is really how it's coming into me. Like, can we get back to the way it was? And that is really what I feel like your person wants to talk to you about. Like, can we get back to what we had? Can we continue and put this behind us? So if the answer is yes, this is going to be a kiss and make up and reconciliation. And if the answer is, I don't think we can get back, there's been too much hurt, then obviously we'll start making other decisions. But I don't feel like this person has stopped loving you. I feel like they're still obsessing over you, and expect some kind of surprise invitation to talk. I'm going to say it that way. Let's put this out to the universe. This looks like it could be a reconciliation. This is feeling good. And we're going to ask Spirit to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind words in the comments always. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.